extra strength, so we gave us the power, so we he's showing out, that's why we
Yo, we are back, episode 89 of the Not the Same Podcast Sports Show, hosted by this one word, C-Micah, and that one word over there, Mr. Robert Dean. Man, 89 of them things, man. We about to be at 100, 11 more episodes.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
Hey, just putting in work, consistency, man. Hard work, God first. You know what it is.
Yeah. What's up, D? Good to see you as always.
D, what's going on?
All right, if you are watching us right now on YouTube or Facebook, please do what you see on the screen when it starts doing what it's supposed to be doing. But number one, we really, really need you to hit that like button. Sorry, it's not cooperating.
It's all right, man. Hit the like, subscribe, and notification.
There you go. Hit the like button. If you have not subscribed to Not the Same Podcast, do like someone did the last couple of days and go ahead and subscribe. And hit the notification bell so you'll know when we do our Bible studies like we did one last night. If you missed it on repentance, repent and go on back and watch it. No, I'm kidding. And then, but once again, man, if you're watching us live right now, go ahead and hit that like button. We appreciate it. It helps the YouTube algorithm as well as Facebook algorithm and any other algorithm with your algorithm face. Just go on and do it. You know what I mean?
Just go ahead and do that thing. We want to give a shout out to the obedient, man. We want to give a shout out to our MTMB famo, man. They are rebroadcasters of the Not the Same Podcast. Look, they got some good stuff going on at MTMB Sports, man. Check out, subscribe to their channel. They got some good stuff. The 494 came back Monday. Great show, man. Just make sure y'all tap in and see what MTMV is doing over there. Live Show TV, Takeover Radio, Praise 365, Parable Radio, RYC Praise News, His Hop Radio and Podcast, as well as the 520 Collective. Those are the rebroadcasters of the Not the Same Podcast, be it this sports show, be it our Bible study, or our Faith and Music show that airs every Thursday.
Every Thursday.
Central for all them things. 7 p.m. in Eastern for you non-counting one words out there.
He ain't lying.
Salute to D. She said last night was awesome. Then she said repent with 3 exclamation points. Exclamation marks. Repent. One word. Repent. All right, man. Let's get into it, man. Without further ado, we ain't going to hold up. We got things to do tonight. Let's see what's popping. Somebody tell me what's popping. All right, what is popping? Number one, we're going to get into the NFL news power rankings. This week's of the power rankings of the NFL. Let's go, bro.
Listen, man, the NFL been waiting for this all season long, but this time they deserve it. The Chiefs are number one in the NFL. Now, this is off of NFL.com.
Somebody been praying in the NFL office.
Man, they've been trying to get them up. You dig what I'm saying? For the longest. Our homeboy Will, you dig what I'm saying? I know he's happy about it, but the Chiefs have finally hit the number one spot in the power rankings, and rightfully so, man. After landing on the Chargers, the Chiefs are a problem, man. The Chiefs are 100%. A problem. Number 2, 100%. Eagles. Eagles was number 5 last week, and they did a beat down to the Dolphins. Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown. Look, all season long we've been talking about they just don't look convincing to me. You dig what I'm saying? But Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown have now combined for 701 yards over the last 5 games. Now the Eagles look like they looked last year. So this is what I've been looking for. And now the Eagles are doing their thing. Mr. G was good. Number 3 is the 49ers with back-to-back losses. And now Purdy in concussion protocol. Debo's still questionable. One thing we do know, though, 49ers always keep a quarterback. So although Purdy is in protocol, you got to remember, he was 3rd string last year when he came in and started doing his thing. So we don't know what's in the stable for the 49ers. Ravens, Lamar Jackson is now starting to look like he deserved the bag. Remember that sitting out and wanted to do his own thing? Now he's starting to look good. Ravens are now number 1 in the AFC North. Dolphins are number 5. They still lead the AFC East, but can't seem to piece together a win over a quality opponent.
This is very true.
That's interesting to me. You know what I'm saying? Smoke and mirrors. Jaguars are ranked number 6 again this week, and they lead the AFC South and they're also on a 4-game winning streak. We talked about Jacksonville last week, and that was my impress because Jacksonville had put together 3. Now they put together 4. I said the Saints were beatable, and they went and did that thing. Lions, they lead the NFC North and are still 5-2, but you can't get mud stomped like that and be taken serious. They are another team in a weak division who I'm wondering, is it another smoke and mirrors like the Dolphins? I know they're 5-2, but again, The wins and the losses, I don't know, man. Cowboys had their number 8 still. They remain the same on their bye week. Dak didn't have to run for his job this week, so he good. Bills, I said it last week. I wasn't sold on the Bills. I just wasn't. And they're now 4-3 on the season, and the Dolphins are leading that AFC East with no issues. That's why I'm questionable about the Dolphins. You get to the playoffs and you got to go up to Buffalo. Can you beat the Bills, Dolphins?
Yes.
Can you do that? And number 10, Browns remain at the number 10 spot. They broke the number 10 top 10 last week with their win, and they had a shootout against the Colts, winning 39-38. There was a lot of scoring going on in that game. I don't know what the over and under was, but I sure hope you took the over, because them one words was just no defense.
Yeah. And Mr. G, shame on your Patriots. Like you said, they won. They can't even lose right. I mean, just going to lose out, man. Y'all stumped the Bills, and Bills just can't get right.
They wanted Belichick to get his 300. You dig what I'm saying?
NCAA football news, top 10 rankings.
Top 10, man. Georgia was on a bye week. They're still number 1. Michigan, number 2. Ohio State, 3. Florida State, 4. They beat Duke, by the way. Number 5 is Washington. 6 is Oklahoma. Texas, number 7. Oregon, number 8. And number 9, guess what? You Roll Tide fans, how they always roll them one words on in there. Top 10. They are number 9 at Alabama's number 9. And Penn State, even though they lost a close game, they are still in the top 10 at number 10 in the college top 10. If you want to see all 25 one words, go find it.
What up, Higgins? He say fly,
Higgins,
Eagles, fly.
Good. Yeah.
All right. Definitely. WNBA news. The Aces win. They win the chip. They won that thing.
Back to back. That's what it is in my Drake voice. You dig? Becomes only the 3rd franchise in WNBA history to repeat. You dig what I'm saying? The Sparks did it. The Comets back in the day when the WNBA first started up, the Cynthia Coopers, the Cheryl Swoops or whatnot. Aja Wilson, WNBA Finals MVP, and honestly should have been league MVP. Yeah. They just handled their business, man. They played with heart. They were down. They came back. They didn't want to go back to Vegas, and they did their thing. And here's the bottom line why I say I feel like Wilson should have had league MVP, and they gave it to Breanna Stewart. My thing about this is,
what's up, Miles?
Breanna Stewart did not show up. What up, Miles? Breanna Stewart did not show up for the series, and in my opinion, for the playoffs. She didn't have a great playoff run, man. And I just really think Wilson has something to prove, and she did her thing. Shout out to Becky Hammond, who's built something special with this team, man. And they could be the 2nd franchise in league history behind the Comets, like I was saying, to go 3-peat. Very possible. They're building a dynasty over there, and they got that pop culture in there. And I'm talking about Popovich. They got that pop culture going on over there. Play on words. But, man, looking forward to it.
I agree with Mr. G. Stewie choked for the Liberty, man. And salute to, I'm going to say this, then we'll move on. Salute to the Aces for swinging the petty machete. I mean, they've been going in on the Liberty all week, dog. Back to back for real on them all week. Just swinging shots at the Liberty all day long. You know what I'm saying? So salute to the Aces, bro.
And rightfully so. And we can move on after this. The Liberty beat the season series. And this is why it doesn't matter what happened in the regular season. You dig what I'm saying? You get to them playoffs, pride on the line. And let me tell you something else that happened. Becky Hammond proved she could coach. We forget she won a G League championship.
Yes, she did.
Not G League, Summer League championship. And we
Before
forget.
She went to G League. Yep.
Yeah. So the fact that Hammond made her adjustments, like, okay, she's out. Let me put this person in. This person's out. Let me put this one in. And the Aces, man, Becky Hammond showed why she a good coach and why the Aces gave her what they needed to give her. Yeah,
man. So, hey, man, before we move on, hey, big salute to the Aces.
Yeah,
WNBA exciting season, man. They had good players, man. They wrapped up to a good season. I still want them to choose better days, but they finals, the last one was on a good day. Man, choose them off days. Stop battling the NFL. Even the NBA don't battle in the NFL. Be smart.
They don't.
Stop it. All right, next subject and last subject for what's popping. Major League Baseball news. The World Series is set.
Let's talk about it. Texas Rangers, shout out to the Rangers, man. When my first couple of years going around, I was down lived in Garland, Texas, right outside of Dallas. But anyways, Texas Rangers will face off against the Arizona Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks became the first team under 90 wins to reach a World Series, man.
Yep.
And the last time Arizona was in the series was their only one, actually, was back in 2001 versus the Yankees. They lost.
Yeah.
But, they no, matter of fact, I think they won. I'm not sure. Don't quote me. Anyways, and this is the Rangers' third trip to the series in the franchise history. Last being in 2011, and since we had a bad season, guess who they lost the World Series to? The Cardinals, baby. Back in 2011 when we took that thing all the way home. Diamondbacks did take the season series 3-1, but as we've seen throughout this whole playoffs, it don't matter what your regular season record was. It don't matter what your regular season series are, because nobody pictured the Texas Rangers going against the Arizona Diamondbacks in the World Series.
That's right.
So we'll see how the ratings go on this one, but I'm going for the Rangers, man, kind of like a homer type thing.
I mean, at the end of the day, ratings or whatever, man, it don't matter. Baseball fans, they going to enjoy it if you enjoy baseball. You know, a lot of times we try to put up in all sports the New York teams, just like that's why the Aces was swinging at the Liberty so much, or the Knicks you going to see on TV right now, or whoever. It's always that. And the Yankees didn't make it this year. Yankees was actually kind of trash this year. So, hey, at the end of the day, they got to the World Series, man. Give them their respect.
Yeah,
I mean, they whooped the Phillies. The Phillies had all this momentum in Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? And Phillies got a crazy crowd, man.
Yeah, 42.
Yes, sir. All right, man. With that being said, let's go to the soapbox segment.
Soapbox.
Hey, before we get started, true fans, let me tell y'all something. Both the WNBA finals, exciting. The NL division and the American League division series went 7 games. So but playoffs is popping so far when it comes to sports, man. So super excited about sports. Let's get into this soapbox, man.
All right, this is our soapbox segment when me and Rob go off for 2 minutes on whatever we want to go off about. Rob normally do sports. I normally do whatever. We never know. You ain't gonna know till I get to talking or till Rob get to talking. We will see. By tradition, I always let my brother Rob go first. We got a timer look like this. When we go over 2 minutes, you got a buzzer that sounds a little bit like this right here. And as tradition, I always let my brother Rob go first. Is you ready, brother?
I'm ready. I might go over, man. Reset that timer for me, brother.
Let's go.
All right. If you're a sports fan, you love the big events. Here are a few big events that I'm talking about, people. The Masters, Super Bowl, NBA Finals, U.S. Open, Daytona 500, Triple Crown. You know when the horses run in a circle, people lose all their money, big funny hats. Yeah. New York and the Boston Marathon. Them are like the top 10 and U.S. Surfing Championship. Here's the thing. Outside of these events being popular, they have one thing in common, people. It's called reasonable time. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm getting sick and tired of having to be up till 12 a.m. my time, 1 a.m. on the East Coast to watch a fight. Now Sandman hitting me in my head, and I'm in the fight trying to stay up, fighting my sleep like I'm a little kid trying to watch it. And not only that, I'm fighting my sleep with Sandman because he didn't smack me. I got bags under my eyes like this one word. I almost said it. One word didn't smack me. And my pocket's getting hit too because I done paid for this pay-per-view. This me trying to in the bed, trying to stay up, and I got to get up super early in the morning. Look, man, the NBA regular season games that's on, I watch Shaq and Chuck and Ernie and all them on TNT. It be 1 a.m. Shaq be dozing, Chuck be dozing. Why in the heck are we staying up to 1 a.m. Eastern, because they down in the A? They stand up trying to commentate these games because the games come on so late, and across the board, we can't see these games. We got to watch highlights. I get it. Fans have to work. You want the stars out. But if you can have the Knicks playing at 12 Eastern, sometimes 11 o'clock MLK Day, Memorial, whatever the day they play, that would be 8 a.m. on the West Coast. I don't care then. You know what I'm saying? The left coast, look, man, adjust it. Go do something. NFL rankings are through the roof. You want to know why? Them one words play at a reasonable time. Both college, this is the reason college football and NFL football are doing well. Because kids are up. We ain't sitting up here fighting our sleep like we scared we're going to miss something, which is the fight I done paid all this money for. Now I'm fighting my life, man.
Let me buzz his brother before he get to cussing. All right, man. Here's my soapbox here, man. Everybody's watching, man. I think we all adults, and we go to work. We go out, spend time with our family, do whatever you do, man. Drive across the city, wherever you're at, whether you're like my brother, Mr. G in Canada, or my brother Miles in ATL, or D here in STL, or wherever you go, man. And this is a universal thing no matter what city you are in. I grew up in Memphis, Tennessee, went to college in Oklahoma, and I stayed in Mississippi, and now I stay in St. Louis. I stayed in 4 different cities, right?
Right.
And I seen the exact same thing, and it's been going up a little bit more. And people that do not understand how to stop at a stop sign, at a 4-way stop. You people, yes, you people. Yes, I'm pointing you out. Get on my last nerve. You people that don't know how to stop at a stop sign. And what I mean by that, there's these people that are so nervous that somebody gonna hit them. They'll let 5 people go so they can slide through. So you'll pull up and they be like, "No, come on," and they look at you mad. "Come on, one word. You've been sitting there 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Go." Here's the next one. When the light goes out, right, and the light is flashing red, and just because for these people that didn't really pay attention to their test when they got their license, they just got their license and kept it moving. When it's flashing red, you treat it as a stop sign. This does not mean go. Red means stop. Green means go. If the light is out and if it's red, treat it like a 4-way stop sign. But especially when I get over to the Negro side of the city, I don't know, they don't be studying that. You see somebody come from a back and swoop around and cut right through there and almost cause a wreck. You one words. Make my day hard. But also you one words that just can't stand for nobody to go in front, or can't stand to have nobody go after you go. So you just sit there and do this and wave everybody out, and you got an 8-mile line behind you for your scary tail. Learn how to drive. Jesus.
I almost said it.
Shoot myself. Put it down. All right, this side of the Bayfield segment, me and Rob go back and forth over particular subjects particular subjects for 5 minutes back and forth, and it never gets heated. And if you think we getting heated, we ain't heated. Me and this one word ain't arguing for real. Just get over it. It's sports talk. You ain't figured that out yet. All right, man. So we go back and forth, and when it's over, you hear a buzzer that sounds like this. First subject, as we do every week in the NFL week, we start with this. NFL Week 7 NFC, AFC Impress, Depress. Mr. Davis, who is your NFC Impress? Who are you impressed with in the NFC?
Yo, Hagens, fly Eagles fly.
Okay.
You dig what I'm saying? Tony Dyson, fly Eagles fly.
Yes, sir.
The Eagles handled the Dolphins, bro. They cut off all the dorsal fins. You dig what I'm saying? And they look like they're going to be
I just heard what you said. This one word.
They look like they're going to be repping the NFC again in the bowl, because that's my impress, bro.
Okay, my impress is the Minnesota Vikings. Not because you good, but just because y'all did that to the San Francisco 49ers. Y'all did that. My man had like a awesome quarterback rating for one day. Mr. You like that? I can't remember his name, but that's his little saying. You like that? Yeah, I like that day, brother. You handled your business. Y'all was playing good, and I'm going to give y'all props for one day. Y'all still are under a 500 team, but for that one day, salute to you.
Yeah, you look good.
NFC Depress, my guy.
Lions, only because of the way they got beat, man. I'm also looking at how weak. I said this a minute ago during the power rankings. The division is weak. Are they for real? And that's what it's going to come down to. You in a weak division. You got Green Bay, who can't win to save their life.
Nope.
You got Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? You're up there in that north, and I'm not quite sure you're as good as advertised, because you barely beat the Chiefs because they was hurt. You dig what I'm saying? You lost against Seattle, and then you got mud stomped last week against the Eagles. So did I say that right? You got mud. They lost. They only got put 6 points on the board. So yeah.
What's up, West Side? West Side say, yo, mind your words, brother. Fins up. All right, brother. All right, man. My NFC Depress is the San Francisco 49ers. Y'all depressed me. How did you lose that game? Listen, man, I understand Deebo Samuels was hurt. You still had Christian McCaffrey. He still running this thing. He was looking good. I was like, okay, they finna blow him out. This one word get almost to the 5-yard line and bloop, fumble the ball. Then Purdy wasn't Purdy no more. Throwing interceptions, looking goofy.
That one word was ugly.
That one word was real ugly, and they just look bad, man. So I'm depressed with y'all, man. Y'all 2 losses in a row. Y'all is not looking undefeatable no more at all. at Tall.
So before we go to AFC, I said this last week when we said who the losses, who did it impact more? And I said the 49ers because it showed when one of their big people get hurt, they're not gonna know what to do. I also told you the Giants only suck, and you was like, I know y'all don't have Saquon Barkley, but why are y'all losing? Saquon came back, and look what happened. Right. One player makes a difference, man. I know McCaffrey out there, but Deebo Samuel not being out there hurt, and now Purdy is in concussion protocol. Yes. We'll see if they can bounce back, brother.
AFC impressed, brother.
Chiefs looking like a real problem, bro.
Facts on God. On God.
That's all I can say, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna get. You know what, man? I gotta go Chiefs, man. I'm sorry, they too good, man. Like, hey, shout out to our boy Will Smith. Yeah. Man, Chiefs good, man. They looking real good. All right, man. AFC depressed, bro.
The Dolphins, man, because they look good until they play a quality opponent.
Every time.
They look real
Every
good
shot.
until they play a quality. They went up to Buffalo. Remember them in Buffalo battling for. Now, Buffalo took a turn for the worse. I wasn't sold on them one words anyway. And they lost up in Buffalo after stomping Broncos 70-something. They was on that big high. And then they turn around and they lose. They lose this week, man. So I'm not really – I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know what to say about it.
I'm tell you who I'm depressed by. The Buffalo Bills. What you want to be? Is you going to be good or not? You know what I'm saying? You getting mud stomped by the Patriots. I mean, getting beat by the Patriots. You know, gifting Belichick his little 300 win. You know what I'm saying? Y'all in his pockets or something, man. What's up with that? Like, and Buffalo, y'all have too many of these questionable losses, dog. Like, I understand one. You know what I'm saying? But y'all done had a couple of these things where you lose to some team you shouldn't be losing to. You got 3 questionable losses. Like, it don't make sense losses. I don't understand that, man. Yeah. And the quarterback, man, like you sometiming. Like, I don't know. And Hager said before we get up out of here, I keep saying Purdy was Mr. Irrelevant for a reason. He's not Tom Brady. No, he's far from Brady. Well, he is a system quarterback.
People not, but he's a system guy.
But he can throw that ball. I'm not gonna just totally poop on Purdy. Purdy is not that. He's better than Garoppolo. You know what I'm saying? Garoppolo got to the Super Bowl. He's better than Garoppolo.
That says a lot.
Right. And Garoppolo got to the Super Bowl. System quarterback can get to the Super Bowl. But Deebo Samuel is the problem. They lost him, everything fell apart. Like Rob said.
Yeah, man.
All right, man. Next subject. All right. Thoughts on the 4 teams from the NBA opening night last night. And the 4 teams are the Denver Nuggets played the Los Angeles Lakers, and the Warriors played the Phoenix Suns. Let's start with the Nuggets and the Lakers, man. Thoughts, brother? Because I got some.
Listen, I'm gonna start with the Nuggets, and then we'll go to the Lakers if that's cool with you. Right. The Nuggets look good. I know they lost Brown. They lost Brown, Bryant, and Green, and everybody started talking about, they're not like Brown, Bryant, and Green was the Joker. You dig what I'm saying?
Right. That's right.
Or Aaron Gordon or Jamal Murray, who was still bouncing back from the injury, and they still ended up being great. So let me tell you something. Role players are plug-and-play guys. Role players are the guys that you look up, and this one word been in the league for 17 years and played for 10 teams, but he's a plug-and-play guy. He ain't got to be a superstar. Guess what he does have? An NBA career. And last night when you watched that game, the Nuggets plugged and played. You only got to worry about 3 guys. Joker, Murray, and then you make sure Aaron Gordon can get above the rim so he doesn't cry, because if he don't get a dunk, he going like when he lost the dunk contest, his light-skinned one word going to start tearing up. Yes, but when you keep him happy, and then you got Brokeback Mountain, Porter. You think what I'm saying? He didn't shoot good last night.
No.
But he's still a quality guy, and we act like those 3 losses was supposed to derail the Denver Nuggets. Yeah. Not with the Joker. That's my thoughts on the Nuggets, and then we can get to the Lakers.
The Joker is the best player in the NBA right now. Hands down.
Hands down.
Point blank.
He had a triple-double last night, bro.
Yeah, something like. They asked him, hey, man, did you work on your game this summer? Nah, man, I just worked out. I ain't shoot the ball.
I worked out my horses.
Yeah. They different. On to the Lakers, man. Hey, AD, man, you embarrassed yourself last night. 17 points in the first half. You had a big donut in the second half. All right, they got LeBron on a minutes restriction because he almost close to our age. You know what I'm saying? As he should be on a minutes restriction. It's supposed to be AD's team. And my man, lack of better words, he nuts up every time he plays against Big Jokic. Jokic be bullying that boy. Bullying. I'm talking about, man, He giving it to him from the 3-point line. He giving it to him in the post, bumping them, weighing up, punking them. You know what I'm saying? Like just doing them bad, man. They talking all this crap over the summer and mess around and just got a big old no. I'm telling you, go ahead, bro.
Hey, Joker got that one-word card. See what I did there? I'm sorry.
Anyway,
I had to go.
on to the Suns and
I'm not done, man. I'm not done. Bron led all scores last night with 21, and that can't be the case. Listen, man, Bron is a beast, but that one word is seasoned, and he needs help. You dig what I'm saying? Prince
He's supposed to have a superstar on there. Prince was nice.
Prince had more points than AD. Reeves only had 3 points less than AD. And the bottom line is chemistry is key. So we're not saying Lakers season is over with. Miles, calm down. I get it. You're a Laker fan. It's just one game.
It's just one
chemistry, though. And if LeBron is trying to depend on AD to be the face of the franchise and look, this is what we're going to do, LeBron's going to mess around and be the beast that he is and get hurt because AD is not stepping up. 17 points, you beating your chest, you're doing all this in the first half.
Where was you at in the second half?
Nothing in the second, not even a free throw, my guy.
Come on, bro.
Like, come on, man. You gonna get a call. You a superstar.
Yeah.
Soft as puppy poo, bro. Let's
get it. Soft as puppy poo, like you said. But anyway, on to the Warriors and the Suns, man. AD, you discussed me. Warriors and the Suns. The Suns look good, bro. I'm sorry. They didn't even have Bradley Beal playing. And the Warriors look tiny. They look small, man. Like they look like a team full of a bunch of guards, and none of them was hitting nothing. You know what I'm saying? And Chris Paul, it don't fit. I know it's just one game. Chris Paul is a slow-paced player. He run the Think about if you think in your mind's eye, as people say. Think in your mind every time you seen Chris Paul score. It's at the free throw hash line, free throw extended. Every time he passed, he head fake and passed somebody from that point because that's the Chris Paul offense. We didn't see that last night. He trying to do Golden State stuff, and that ain't him, man. It don't look right to me, but that's my opinion. Go ahead, bro.
He might be a mid-season trade. They might be just working him out like our one word of the day should be doing, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Phoenix is going to be a problem, man. They beat the Warriors without Beal. Now, only by 4 points nonetheless, but they beat them. And they have a bench, and people kept talking, they don't have a bench. They went out and got them a bench, man. Eric Gordon he's going to be key on defense, and he can hit the big three. KD and Bill, they stay hurt, so you're going to need these bench-type players. So Bill didn't even play last night, like you said. The man back was hurt. We just got out the preseason. He missed game one. But you got a Kogi, and for you casual fans who don't know who Kogi is, he's a good player. He's serviceable. Yes, when he played in Minnesota, he was straight. And then Nurkic, he did his thing. Kogi had 17 last night. On the Warriors side, I know you say they small, and that's to the point. I am not sold on Looney. They need a true big man. If they get them a big man, they'll be okay. The Looney, the Draymond Green type effect, go get you a big man. Right. But they lost by 4. They shot 36% last night.
No, they still good.
They're not gonna shoot 36% every night, man. So the Warriors gonna be a problem as well. They're gonna be competitive, bro.
Your little bro got me laughing. See, don't stress the ass and soft as puppy poo so hard. I thought you slipped up for a second. Oh, okay. Anyway, man, on to the next. That's good, bro. All right, next question. Will the Chiefs and the Eagles have a Super Bowl rematch? Will the Chiefs and the Eagles have a Super Bowl rematch? Mr. Davis.
The way it's looking, man. And
they might.
Hey, Jalen, I said this. Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown is they're starting to they're starting to connect, bro. They had the last 5 games 701 yards. That is a lot of yards between two. Hurts is starting to get his stride. They who's gonna stop him? Anybody in the comments? You tell me right now. Over the last, I ain't gonna say 2 weeks. Looking at last week's game, because only Kansas City's been looking good to this point, and the Chargers are a rivalry team. Up until halftime, I thought the Chargers was getting ready to pull it off, and then Mahomes and them just said, okay, we tired of playing. You dig what I'm saying? They just blew it out. Same way for the Eagles doing what they did. Like I say, they chopped the fans. I'm sorry, man. But I know what you said, Westside. I don't know if you're still watching or not, but they did. And the way they're looking like championship pedigree teams, bro. So who gonna stop them? The Cowboys? No.
Anyway, the Eagles they look very impressive against the Miami Dolphins. They look very impressive. Jalen Hurts was looking back to his old self. That was the first time this season to me that was a convincing win.
Yes.
The rest of those wins is like, man, I feel like they banana peel to a win. But man, that, you know what I'm saying? He just slipped aside. We got that one. You know what I'm saying? But they look very good this weekend, man. And they stay in that bag, man, they're gonna be tough to deal with. Because like you say, the Cowboys are not it. San Francisco is not it right now. Now they can get back to it now. Yeah. That's the thing with them. But the rest of, man, the Eagles is nice. Those look like the two most impressive teams right now in the NFL to me. Go ahead, bro.
No, I'm trying to see. Mr. G said Hurts is hurting. If he don't go on IR, they will be back.
Yeah, I did see that he was kind of hurting in the game. That is true. That is true. Hopefully,
it only take them little nick-ups. It ain't if it's not an ACL, MCL or something like that. Then they'll shoot it up and then it's time to go. You dig what I'm saying? But both him and Mahomes are playing like they deserve the bags that they got.
Yes, sir.
And that's what I was saying about to bring Jackson into it. Jackson finally looked like last week he deserved to get the bag. You dig what I'm saying? Mahomes have been showing that he is hands down the best quarterback in the league. Hurts had been stumbling, but he's starting to show I'm one of the elite quarterbacks in this league, and their teams, both defense and offensively and defensively, because we went through the numbers with the Philadelphia Eagles and 49ers last week. Philadelphia is in top 10 in every category with the exception of, I believe, 2, if my memory serves me correctly. So Philly is a force to be reckoned with, and looking at the NFC, I don't see anybody else messing with them. And in the AFC, it's the same way because the Dolphins can't get it done against tough competition. Joe Cool, Macaulay Culkin, he just ain't playing. You dig what I'm saying? Like, it ain't it. So I don't see nobody getting in these guys' way unless injuries hit them.
I wanted to put this up what Hagen's put on because I know he's an Eagles fan. He said the Eagles just improved at safety, which is where they took a step back off season. Then he just said, we just adjusting to our new coordinators, but we good, though. Now, this is a good point. I heard they lost a lot of coordinators last year because they got to the Super Bowl, and that's what happens. Your coordinators get head coaching jobs. So that could be part of the problem of that, adjusting new offense and all that. I can understand that, man, but I think it's going there. It's going very, very close. Yes, D asked the thought. This could have – I want to talk about this. The Bears won without Fields. Your thoughts? The guy that they played with was like a NIAA and whatever NIAA level quarterback. I'm talking about this dude went to like Assumption College, like some no-name college. He came out there and won that thing, slinging the ball all over the field and won. You know. Yeah. And my question is, when Justin Fields is healthy, they gonna want him to come back? This dude got off the couch and won a game. And the rest of the players like, hey, man, the offense is looking real good. You know, they all happy with him, man. That's I don't know about that, bro.
Hey, so we'll stay on this real quick. I'm going to tell you why. Fields told us, and he came back and said, yes, sir, boss, I'll apologize. He said, I feel like a robot out there. They're not letting me play. So when you bring another guy in who's a system guy.
Me too. Thank you, Mr. G.
When you bring a system guy in, i.e. Purdy, who can play the system, know the plays, this man playing for his life. And I just play the system, ego. Guess what happens? He looks good.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? For all you Rams fans, remember Matt Bolger? We thought we had another Kurt Warner because he was in the March system. No, it didn't happen that way. You did?
Right.
So they may keep him because he's a system guy and Fields want to be let loose. They made that boy song and dance, whiteface, if you will. You did? And apologize. That made me mad, bro.
Yeah. All right, man.
All right. Thought it was Soapbox again.
Yeah, brother. Calm down, brother. All right. Donovan Mitchell didn't sign an extension. What team would he be a good fit for? Or what team would be a good fit for him? Once again, Donovan Mitchell didn't sign an extension. What team would be a good fit for him, Mr. Davis?
The Philadelphia 76ers.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you why. Because you got Tyrese Maxey. You got Donovan Mitchell, who doesn't have to be ball dominant. Donovan Mitchell is a beast. I don't care what y'all say. He was a beast in Utah. He's been a beast in Cleveland. And if 100%. You put him with the 76ers, I think he can do some damage. Him and Butler play the same position. Yeah. But with the one word, doing what he doing, if Donovan Mitchell was to go somewhere and they got rid of the one word over in Philly, the one that's acting prima dominant, like he's still a superstar, I think that would be a good fit for them because Donovan knows he wanted to go to New York. That didn't pan out. If he go to Philly, Philly will be a problem, man.
My opinion, Donovan Mitchell need to do something that you say all the time. Go sit down. Sit down. The reason I'm saying that, are you at a bad team?
No.
You ain't at a bad team. You got a bunch of young players you got young all-stars on your team other than you. How about you sit there and build them all-stars and go win? Like, the point guard is nice. He's real, real nice. You know what I mean? Your big man, Evan Mobley, very, very nice. Big Afro boy, real nice.
Jared Allen. Yeah.
Look, if you get 3 all-stars, you championship level team. That got 3. The point guard has been an all-star. Jared Allen has been an all-star.
Yeah.
Donovan Mitchell is a perennial all-star.
Yeah.
Get them all playing right, you got a chance. Now, I don't know about that coach they got, JB Bickerstaff. You know, the Grizzlies used to have him back in the day. He all right. You may need a better coach. But with that being said, man, look, you got players, man. That's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because what you going to do at New York?
Well, that was before you went to Cleveland.
Yeah, I know he's from New York, but man, that's overrated. NBA players, man, go where you can win. Skip all that trying to get home to go see mama. Them, you rich. You can go see mama whenever you want to, my guy.
You
know what I mean?
Silly, bro. Hey, but
buy a PJ, you straight. You know what I mean?
To your point, though, he wants to win. And I know you saying go sit down. He just didn't sign the extension. Giannis didn't sign the extension either until we got Lillard. You dig what I'm saying? So he played this year and be like, okay, well, I want to test free agency. He may not go anywhere. But if you test free agency, I'm just saying, if you look at a good fit for him, I do believe the Philadelphia 76ers will be a good fit. I don't think Miami Heat Higgins, as much as it's Heat Nation all day long over here, I don't think the Heat a fit because him and Butler play the exact same role. That's why I don't mind them trading Kevin Porter away when he did the chokeout thing up in New York because him and oh boy, I can't think of his name right now, play the exact same position. One of them had to go. And my man just made a way for him to get out of there. But to Donovan Mitchell, I can't knock him for not signing the extension because Giannis did the exact same thing. The Bucks showed Giannis, we trying to win. Oh, okay, let me re-up. He re-up a couple of days ago, if not yesterday. Now, Donovan Mitchell like, let me see what we do this year. We don't do nothing. I'm out of here. You did? So I can't blame him for not signing the extension.
Yeah. Well, I can't blame him for not signing the extension, but I don't think this dude is on no trash team. He ain't like at the Pacers or something. You know what I'm saying? Some rebuilding upstart team. This is a good team.
No, it's a great team.
They was the top of the rankings most of the season last year. They
were.
They about made the playoffs without you, my guy. Like I don't know. That's just me, man. But I mean, I that's my own heart. Like I feel like players be bouncing too quick. You know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to work and build something, man, let me get this team and get it easy. But if you ain't got the chemistry, it don't matter, man. We see it happen over and over again. Y'all remember Brooklyn with Harden and Kyrie and Durant? It didn't work out. Everybody said they gonna win a bunch of championships. You know what I'm saying? It's very few teams that just get thrown together that's gonna win without that chemistry, man. But whatever.
Chemistry plays key. But I think with Donovan, it is also you got to think, man. Look how Utah did him. They had him at the top, and then just was like, all right, you can go one word. We don't want you no more.
This is true.
Let me trade you. So
this is true.
From that standpoint, it's like, I don't want to sign an extension. I know what Utah did to me. So let me weigh my options because it's a dog eat dog business. And then when they don't want me no more, they're gonna throw me away. Look how Portland treated Lillard whenever they got your boy up there. What's his name? Scoop. Soon as they got him, like, oh yeah, he can go. You know, we got what we need, loyal or not. You know what I'm saying?
Get on down, dog. We starting over.
Chris Brown said garden tools, but these teams ain't loyal. You did what I'm saying.
And on that note, man, let's get into the one word of the day before we all get ourselves into trouble. Let me find it though. This one word. No. Of the day. It's stomping now. All right. One word of the day is Mr. James Harden for so many reasons, but I'm going to let Rob explain. But even before the day, he was already one word of the year almost. Go ahead, bro.
Listen, man. James Harden leaves Houston because he still lives in Houston. And he shows up to the facilities today. You know what I'm saying? But he don't get on the team plane. So what James Harden is actually doing, well, let me go to the facility so I don't get fined. Because, this is game. They debut is tomorrow against the Bucks, and he didn't jump on the plane. Let me explain something to you, man. James Harden signed a contract. I get it. You can play wherever you want to go. But if you're looking at it, if you signed the contract, honor the contract, my guy. You're the one that opted in for the cash. You didn't want nothing to do with him. So this is the mindset I see with James Harden. Okay, I don't trust you. You're a liar. Give me my money. You dig what I'm saying? Forget you, pay me. You dig? Every time you say forget you, pay me. You dig what I mean? Bro, you're not at the top of your career anymore. You can't demand a trade
not that guy.
To the Clippers.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? You're not him anymore. No. You don't show up in the playoffs. Nope. And I like Harden. You dig what I'm saying? And he got his reasons for doing it. We don't know behind the scenes. I will say that. You never know what's going on behind the scenes.
Right.
But dude, it's a common denominator in this situation. It's you. You dig what I'm saying? So that's why he my one word of the day, man. I'm tired of it. They're going to mess around and trade your tail to a team, and you just going to be stuck unless he got a no trade clause. I don't know how the contract's set up.
I doubt it. I agree with you. He's the one word of the day. I think it's not even just for whatever happened with him and Daryl Morey. Maybe Devin Morey lied to him. It's possible. It can happen. Yeah. Maybe they coached him into signing the extension. It's like, okay, you hate the extension, then we're going to trade you. Trust me. Just go and hit that extension. That could be it too. But, man, be a professional, my guy. Be a professional, man. There was a time when you actually showed up to a team in a fat suit. There's a time when you quit on a team. Multiple times. You done this multiple times, man. Like, what makes him think everybody going to want him again? And, like, even if he goes to the Clippers, do you think they're going to win a chip with Harden? You know what I'm saying? Like, I believe in Kawhi. I even believe in PG a little bit. But Harden, he had remember in Houston, he had CP3, went against the Warriors, then it couldn't work it out. CP3 got hurt. Then he had Russ, went against the Warriors, couldn't work out. He had who else he had? I think he had somebody else. Dwight Howard the first time, Mr. Freaky Man there. Him, you know what I'm saying? He can't stay out of trouble, can't stay out of stuff neither. So him,
he's
Harden, man.
One word of the day.
Yeah, he the one word of the year as well. But yeah, Harden, man, he tripping, man. Like I really think, and I think it's so disrespectful that you ain't been to practice, you ain't showed up. You play for the Philadelphia 76ers, and you have been in Houston doing training camp. You have been staying in Houston the whole time, right? You fly back just to get on a plane, hope you don't get paid. And I salute the 76ers said, nah, dog, you stay your butt here. You ain't going on this trip. They ain't let him go. You ain't going. For what? You know what I mean?
Yeah, we got a little time. Mr. G say some GMs be straight up lying, but let me explain. Let me explain something to everybody who are sports fans. It's a job. They get paid millions to go play ball, right? And then people will be like, yeah, but my peace of mind. One word, your peace of mind? Because you don't even deal with the GM. This is like me saying, I work for the government. This is like me saying, I don't like the head guy of Department of Homeland Security. I've met him a few times.
Yeah.
My checks are clearing. I'm doing what I need to do. And it's like they get the money and they get the big head. Now, some GMs are just flat out foul. I get that, Mr. G.
A lot of them.
I'm getting that. But Harden does this on a regular basis, my guy. Like, he's been doing this. And then when he gets tired, I want to leave. And if Mark was so bad, then why did you go back to him? That's my point. You went back to him, my guy. It's like, now it's like her girlfriend. He cheated on you, or she cheated on, or her boyfriend. She cheated on you. He cheated on you. You forgave him. They came back and cheated again. And now it's like, oh, my God. What?
You knew what it was?
You knew what it was when it happened. I don't know, Mr. G. That'll be like a debate fuel. James Harden, my one word of the day. Bro, get your stuff together. You can't demand a trade to the Clippers. Who they going to give up?
Right.
They're not giving up Terrence Mann. It's not going to happen. They're not going to give you Westbrook, because guess who don't want Westbrook, Philly? They're definitely not going to give up PG or Kawhi. They're trying to win a chip. And the question is, do the Clippers want you? Because you got on the phone and hollered at PG, or you can holler at Russ and like, I'm sorry, I ran you off. Can I play with you again? Man, get out of here, bro.
Or
not you, Mr. G. I'm talking about Harden.
Yeah. Or let's put it like this. Once again, Harden, how about you look at the team that you got? You play with this last season's MVP, Embiid. I'm just saying, he ain't no slaw. He's very, very good. You play with this great up-and-coming, soon-to-be all-star Tyrese Maxey. And you. Work with your team.
And Maxey got into it with him.
In my opinion, the team he's with now is going to be better than what the Clippers are. The team he's with now, he wanted to go to Houston. Much better than anything in Houston. He tried to go to Houston, and Udoka's like, we good. We good. Udoka said, we straight. You ain't coming here, dog. Mess up this culture. Nope. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just got something so much better right there.
Yeah, right. The Sixers is his best bet.
He's like, he's so mad at Morey. Like, dog, you don't work with Morey every day. Morey in the front office. When you in the front office every day, man, go to work, make your money, go win you a chip. You got the best chance where you at right now.
But now he can't. He done put himself in the trick bag. I can't play for someone like this. So now, if you do play, I thought you said
you lying.
Yeah. So now you're in the trick bag. The relationship is damaged.
Right.
Right. Trick. The relationship is. Hey, bro, you crazy. Hey, the relationship is damaged, and Harden, I don't know what you're gonna do because they start hitting that check like they was doing Ben Simmons when he wasn't showing up. Oh, it's gonna hit different. Millionaire 100%. Night. When them checks start getting taxed, things change.
Just like he showed up like that. Anyway, our one word of the day once again is James Harden, man.
Yeah, man.
One more message before we get up out of here.
Yo, have you ever thought I really enjoy what these guys are doing with this podcast? How can I help support them? How can I be a blessing to them? Look, man, we tell y'all every episode, hit the like, subscribe, and notification button. It's real simple. You dig what I'm saying? If you haven't hit the like button tonight, hit the like button. We had a couple of new subscribers this past week. Very grateful of it. We don't ever take that for granted. We just on here talking sports, me and my boy. And we're glad that y'all joined in and chop it up with us. So hit the like, subscribe, notification button. If you want to sow a seed, be a blessing. Yo, Cash App, #, not the same podcast, not the same podcast.com/support. I will admit this one word has not been on his A game on updating the website, but God dog it, you are on YouTube, so replay it right there. You dig what I'm saying? And that's how you can catch it. Yeah. That's 100%. How you can support us.
All right, tune in tomorrow, man. We have a very special show. We have 3 guests that'll be on at the same time. Yes, at the same time. Our homeboy, Mr. Mike Reel. We have Ruben Jones and Scott Sims, man. And we went to a concert last Friday. Highly enjoyed ourselves. The kickoff to the new Revival Tour. And they'll be on tomorrow night, live and direct on the Not the Same podcast at 6 o'clock. So make sure you tune in for that. All right, man. With that being said, I'm C-Micah.
I'm Robert Dean, Mr. G. We'll catch you next week, brother.
And we out.
Christ lives in us, so we gave us the strength, so we gave us the power, so we he's showing out, that's why we